Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a really awesome game that I had the privilege. I want to give a huge shout out to EA for sponsoring today's video and letting me get an early look, more than a look. I got to get hands-on with Rocket Arena. In this gameplay, you're going to see myself, Legion, and Noah squaring off against, who was it? Pool Shark, Darkness, and one other one. I can't. Mugs, I believe. We were a part of this early gameplay session that was just a lot of fun. And I guess some of you guys might be confused because this game was actually shown, I guess, at E3 last year, I want to say. And when it was shown, the game was actually first person, and they have changed it to third person. I had not seen it until I played it, and then I looked it up on YouTube, and there was already gameplay, and I was like, what? And I watched some of the first-person gameplay, and it looked good, but I just really enjoyed the chance. I mean, I can't say that I played the first person and got to compare, personally, but I really enjoyed it as a third-person shooter. I'm a big fan of both FPS and third persons, but this game just felt really good in third person. So what this is a hero-based game where you're going to pick your person. There's no actual like kills or frags or however you want to call it. It's all just KOs. As you can see right there, I just got KO'd, which basically I get knocked out of the map, and then you just kind of respawn in a different area, and you're back in the fight. Now, this gameplay, I absolutely go off. One of the few gameplays where I actually wasn't completely carried by Noah, who is just a beast, just an animal on any shooter on keyboard and mouse from my experience. Anytime I've ever played with him on any shooter, he's an animal. And Legion's reputation speaks for himself also, But man, I had some really, just some really good vibes from playing a brand new game, brand new concept like this. So in this match, we are actually just playing the KO variant, where it's basically just your Slayer, your TDM, whatever you're used to calling it. It's just the first one to 20 kills or KOs in this case. And the way that this game works is a little bit different. Again, it is hero based, and everybody has rocket launchers, which is why the game is called Rocket Arena. I am playing, I believe this is Boone is my character that I chose. And now you'll notice that my rocket blast here, at least on the primary click, is like I don't know how many, I'm not going to try to guess how many shots that is, but it's a widespread shot, like a shotgun blast, right? And for my low skill, this hero definitely fits my play style. I was able to make more hits. It's rough, man. You got to be a good shot to be able to use some of the characters in this game with the slower projectiles and the single rocket or missile or whatever you want to call it coming out of your character. But this guy, he's got that nice widespread shot, and I feel like I can really make. I can put a lot of damage on people and keep up and really contribute to my team. Now, I don't know if you'll notice, I don't do it much, but with Boone, you can right-click and do a more targeted, powerful attack, but it's a single rocket instead of the widespread one. You'll notice down in the far right, the Q ability on Boone is like a dodge, and then the shift is like a power blast of air that you can basically use to just throw people off the map. So think kind of like Super Smash Brothers, right? If you just throw people off the map, you can KO them. It's the same thing in this game. You don't necessarily have to do as much damage as you can. You can see right there, whenever you shoot people, their health meter actually kind of fills up, it almost seems like, right? The red increases and increases the more damage you do, and then once they become critical, you'll see that red meter will be full, and then there's lines in it, and then essentially at that point they're one hit. Not actually one hit, because it's not always just one more. It's basically like one more good hit. You just keep chipping away at them while they're in that full meter, and it will KO them and throw them out of the map. But essentially that's the point where they're one hit. That's when you're like, one shot, and then, they're not actually one shot because you suck at callouts kind of thing. It's kind of that thing, right? But anyways, again, yeah, this is the just basically TDM Slayer mode, which is a lot of fun, man. I had so much fun playing this game, and there's all kinds of crazy different heroes with crazy different abilities. You can see right here, there's this Aqua character, and she can actually turn into like a stingray, and then when I think it's left shift on her. I think whenever you hit left shift when you're the stingray, she like turns into this crazy like geyser vortex thing, and it does damage if she deploys it underneath you, or if you like jump into it, which you don't want to do that. And there's just so much meta in this game to learn, and it was really exciting to be playing. Again, I mostly stuck to Boone because it was my play style. Oh, again, and then as you see here, I have a bomb available to throw. So there's actually like, you know, think like Mario Kart pickups around the map that you get your little loot box, and it's kind of random, and you get a random weapon / power up thing, and it really changes the gameplay and makes things a lot of fun. But this isn't even my favorite game type, guys, and I might be posting some of my other gameplay separately. You guys will have to keep an eye out for that, both here and maybe on Twitter as well. But there's another mode that is called Rocket Ball, and oh my Lanta, this is so much fun. I don't want to say the score limit and get it wrong, but I want to say it's like 1st to 6. That could be wrong. It might not be that much. But basically, there's a ball that spawns neutral in the map. You know, your teams are still 3v3. You spawn opposite sides of each other. You rush the ball, and then it's just a power struggle. In both base, you have basically like a basketball hoop that you have to throw the ball into, and man, some of those games can get super heated. There's a little bit longer of a respawn, I think, maybe, even if it's the regular respawn amount. It might just seem like it's longer because, you know, obviously getting knocked out in like a 3v3 basketball game, essentially, you know, 2v3 is a big power swing. And obviously, you know, if you get 2 people out on the other team, then it gets even crazier. That game mode is so much fun. But overall, I absolutely love this game. Again, huge shout out to EA for getting me in on it. I had so much fun. You can play this game on July 14th. Check out the link in the description to check out Rocket Arena.